Hey everyone, welcome back to Blockchain Gurukul. Web3 is going to change everything. It will give you freedom, privacy, and control over your own data. Sounds amazing, right? But what if I tell you 90% of people talking about Web3 don't even understand it properly, and the remaining 10% aren't telling you the full truth? Because behind all this hype, there's a side of Web3 that no one talks about. And in this video, I'm not just going to explain Web3, I'm going to show you the reality of Web3, both powerful and uncomfortable. So let's start with a simple question. Right now, when you use Instagram, YouTube, or any app, who owns your data? You? No, companies, right? That's Web2. Platforms like Google and Meta give you free services, but in return, you become the product. Your data, your behavior, your attention, everything is being tracked and monetized. And now enters the Web3. Web3 says, don't trust companies, trust code. Instead of centralized companies controlling everything, Web3 uses blockchain to give control back to users. Now imagine this. Instead of YouTube owning your content, you own it. Instead of bank controlling your money, you control it. Instead of company banning your account, no one can touch you. Sounds like freedom, right? But wait, let me tell you a quick story. In India, during the crypto boom, thousands of people jumped into platforms, NFTs and tokens thinking, ये तो future है, जल्दी पैसा बनेगा. Globally too. People invested millions into projects like NFTs, DAOs, and metaverse lands. Some made insane money, but most lost. Because here's the first truth no one tells you. Web3 is not just freedom, it's responsibility. In Web2, if you forget your password, you click forgot password. But in Web3, if you forget your wallet key, your money is gone forever. No customer care, no recovery email, nothing. And trust me, this has already happened to people. Millions of dollars lost just because someone forgot 12 words. Yes, 12 words. Now, second truth. Web3 is still not fully decentralized. Yes, blockchain is decentralized, but many Web3 projects still controlled by a small group of developers, investors, or whales. So, when people say power to the people, sometimes it's actually a power to early investors. And this is where most beginners get trapped. They think Web3 is equal to easy money. But in reality, Web3 rewards knowledge, not hype. Let me give you a real example. In India, people who understood blockchain early are developers, researchers, builders. They are now working with global companies earning in dollars. But those who just followed trends, jumped from one coin to another, they struggled. Same globally. The people building protocols like decentralized finance platforms, they are winning. Not the ones just chasing next 100x coin. Now don't get me wrong. Web3 is powerful. It's already changing industries from finance to gaming to identity. Even governments are exploring blockchain for transparency. But Web3 is not magic. It's a tool. And like every tool, it can either build your future or destroy your money, depending on how you use it. So now at this point, you might be thinking, should I even enter Web3? So let me answer that honestly. Yes, but not as a gambler. Enter as a learner. Because the next wave of the internet is being built right now. And you have two choices. Be a spectator or be an early mover. And if you really want to understand Web3 the right way, not from hype, not from shortcuts, but from a real and practical perspective, then subscribe to Blockchain Gurukul, because here I don't just talk about trends. I help you build clarity, skills, and long-term mindset. And trust me, in the next 3 to 5 years, this knowledge can literally change your career. So hit subscribe and let's grow in Web3 the smart way. Thank you. Bye.